It's a new year and a new chance for you to make a fresh start with your compliance. For the next 31 days on the FCPA Compliance Report, we're going to be bringing you a daily tip, strategy, or idea that you can use to improve your program. Here's your host, Tom Fox, the Compliance Evangelist.
This month's sponsor of 31 Days to a More Effective Compliance program is Affiliated Monitors. Founded in 2004, Affiliated Monitors provides professional, independent integrity monitoring and ethics and compliance assessments nationally and internationally and across almost all industries. With its knowledge of effective ethics and compliance programs and cultures, Affiliated Monitors is respected for its work as the corporate monitor on matters ranging from multinational corporations to small and mid-sized companies and even individuals. Having served in over 750 monitorships, no one has more experience as an independent monitor than the team at Affiliated Monitors. For more information on how an independent monitor can help improve your company's ethics and compliance program, visit this month's sponsor, Affiliated Monitors, at www.affiliatedmonitors.com. Proactive monitoring. There are multiple areas in the Department of Justice's 2019 guidance which intersect with the area of continuous improvement. They include the following. Were there prior opportunities to detect the misconduct in question, such as audit reports identifying relevant control failures or allegations, complaints, or investigations? What was the company's analysis of why such opportunities were missed? What specific changes has the company made to reduce the risk that the same or similar issue will not occur in the future? What specific remediation has addressed the issues identified in the root cause and missed opportunity analysis? Both of these tie to the 2012 FCPA guidance, which made clear that compliance audits with actionable remediation plans are a key component of any effective compliance program. Put another way, to achieve these multiple and intersecting goals is through proactive monitoring. Proactive monitoring uses the services of an independent monitor to find out how a compliance program is working and to be able to use the data with government regulators and law enforcement to demonstrate their due diligence in creating and continuously improving their corporate ethics and compliance program. Proactive monitoring is where a company wants a true independent to come in and test the quality of its compliance program to see how impactful the company's compliance program is in operation. It could assess a variety of issues such as the compliance internal controls, test benchmarking of a company's compliance program. In this type of proactive monitorship, the examiner is not focused on one issue or region, but it is broader. Moreover, it allows a true independent to perform an assessment. It's very difficult for companies and compliance officers and their team to self-assess the strength of their own programs. It's just difficult to do so. It's just not an easy thing to get them to get their hands on how good a job am I doing. By having an independent come in with no skin in the game, with complete objectivity, neutrality, no judgments, or prejudging the work, looking at a company's compliance program, the quality of the program, the makeup of the compliance team, the organizational structure, where compliance is placed. These are all the kinds of things that are parts of a proactive approach. The benefits of proactive monitoring are multifold. It certainly helps to meet the control testing requirement found in the 2019 guidance. The 2012 guidance stated an organization should take the time to review and test its controls, and it should think critically about potential weaknesses and risk areas going forward. Obviously, this type of approach can provide benefits if a company finds itself in FCPA hot water, as both the DOJ and SEC will give meaningful credit to thoughtful efforts to create a sustainable, continuously improving compliance program if a problem is later discovered. Similarly, undertaking proactive evaluations before a problem strikes can lower the applicable penalty range under the U.S. sentencing guidelines. Yet the 2012 guidance gives a business reason for the use of such techniques when it stated, although the nature and frequency of proactive evaluations may vary depending on the size and complexity of an organization, the idea behind such efforts is the same: continuous improvement and sustainability. It also can create an administrative record which a company can use to demonstrate it has remedied its problems, or the Tom Fox mantra, document, document, document. Equally important, it establishes the company is maintaining its commitment to doing business in compliance and through continuous improvement. The key is the independence of the monitoring personnel so that they can present an accurate, unbiased opinion going forward. One example might be of a company which is debarred by the U.S. government and needs to demonstrate an effective level of compliance to get off the debarment list. If you perform a baseline assessment and from there develop a remediation plan which a company can implement. 6 months or so later, you can go back and assess the progress made. From this follow-up assessment, a report can be generated which can be submitted to the government, where it essentially noted the company is now ready to move forward. Proactive monitoring is an excellent technique through which a company can engage in continuous improvement. Nonetheless, it has many other benefits, including regulatory importance and evidence in criminal investigations, if needed under anti-corruption laws such as the FCPA or the UK Bribery Act. The bottom line is that all these scenarios might justify a company to engage a proactive monitorship to come in and do an ethics and compliance assessment of their organization. The proactive monitorship is an important tool for continuous improvement. So what are today's 3 key takeaways? Well, number 1, a proactive monitorship can come in to look at specific issues. So if you have issues in a geographic area, if you have issues related to a product or sales, if you have issues related to a specific customer, or if you're just in an industry which is under scrutiny from the Department of Justice or Securities and Exchange Commission, it can act as continuous improvement by not only looking at the issue, but moving forward as well. It can be used to test your compliance program. Think of the multitude of benefits you'll get from not only testing your program, but the continuous improvement prong going forward. And finally, continuous improvement is a business process. It's not a legal process. And when you think about it in terms of a business process, it becomes much clearer and indeed much more transparent in showing that compliance is in fact a business process going forward. I hope you'll join us again tomorrow where we take up another topic in continuous improvement of 31 days to a more effective compliance program. As a call to action, I would ask that you tell one of your colleagues about this podcast series on the nuts and bolts of compliance, 31 days to a more effective compliance program, and this month's topic of continuous monitoring. 31 Days to a More Effective Compliance Program is a production of the Compliance Podcast Network, and this month's sponsor is Affiliated Monitors. I hope you'll join me again tomorrow for another episode in 31 Days to a More Effective Compliance Program.